Alright, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm just hanging out, looking through all of my sneakers. And I realize, I don't be showing y'all a whole bunch of unboxing videos all the time, like a lot of, people who blog on here. Because honestly, I like to hang out here on YouTube, check videos out, and see what y'all got going on. And when I post something, I just post it for the heck of it. But I don't get around to posting that much because I'm always busy doing other stuff. But anyway, I hit on the Nigel Sylvester brick after brick for retail um, when it dropped on sneakers, and I got that shoe, and it's pretty dope. I haven't worn it. It's DS. Um, I think they're a great shoe. They're absolutely beautiful, but they're very overlooked, um, and low eye appeal because of the fact that everybody feels that they're too much like a Jordan 4 Fire Red or something like that. And I don't fully agree with it or whatever, but it is what it is. Um, I usually like to keep what I like, but I'm not a huge fan of Jordan 4s. I only have um, a few Jordan 4s, and I don't even really wear them because they all make my feet hurt and I hate them. Sometimes they're a cool shoe to have in the collection just to look at, but they're not a shoe that I generally enjoy wearing that much. Which brings me to that shoe. Um, I got a guy that offered me a trade that he wants that shoe. And before I end up letting this shoe go tomorrow, I think I want to make sure I do a little bit of a unboxing, if you will, or whatnot, and let y'all get a look at that shoe. And obviously y'all have seen this shoe everywhere already. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it would be cool to let y'all get a look at it before I trade it to this guy, and then we'll talk a little bit about um, the trade that we're doing and why I've decided to do that trade. Don't mind the DJ turntables and some of the junk under there. I'm still remodeling certain parts of my house, so I've got crap stashed everywhere. I'll eventually get all this out of here from this closet. I'm actually going to be possibly tearing down this entire closet here. It leads into it's in the bathroom area, but I've got another closet on the opposite side of this wall in my bedroom. I've got a double closet, and this is right behind that. So I'm thinking about tearing this whole wall down and building a whole walk-in sneaker closet, which I'm probably gonna do. But we're gonna leave that for a different time and remodeling uh, video. But anyway, let's get back into these. So this guy hit me up. He wanted to do a trade on these, and like I said, I hit on them um, for retail. I'll be honest with you, I didn't really care for this shoe. Um, Not because they're not dope or nothing, but I just don't like Jordan 4s in general. And the only reason I actually went out of this was to combat the robots. You know what I mean? And I always planned on, either just keeping it in the collection because that's what I do, or, eventually just, I don't know, maybe trade it to somebody or just hold on to them like I hold on to everything else and give it to my son when he gets older and can fit into shoes. Maybe I'll wear them just a little bit to keep the materials compressed and moving. But anyway. So the dude hit me up. He wanted to trade me for these. He offered me um, a shoe that I didn't really pay attention to, and it kind of flew under my radar. or over my radar, and it came out last year or this earlier this year during the All Star weekend or whatever, and it was one of those warning label packs, and it's that book two warning label. It's not the fragment one. It's the orange burst looking one. It's a pretty good looking shoe. Um, and I'm not gonna wear that either, just because that's not like a shoe that I feel like you can wear, and pull off. But I am a shoe aficionado, collector, and a lover of the sneaker fashion. And so, um, looking at it from a collector standpoint, I felt like it was a much more impressive storytelling piece for the collection, and it ultimately, was the deciding factor. That and the fact that I am a Scorpio, and I found out that book is a Scorpio, and it came with these two scorpion talisman medallion trinkets inside, and I think that's pretty dope too. And so I decided I was gonna go ahead and proceed with that trade tomorrow. Um, and so I just wanted to get these out. I've only opened this box now officially 4 times. I've opened it twice when I first got them, and I opened it again today to send the guy, pictures of it, which I told him, I don't like opening stuff too much because I don't like messing with the plastic and, wrinkling the paper too much and causing the paper to be, you know, ruffled more than what it already is. But at this point, who gives a crap, right? Which one do I want to show you? Let's show you the one with the... Hold on. Oh, shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is a great looking shoe. It is a greater shoe to look at and enjoy as eye candy than it is to actually walk around wearing this shoe. But this is, a very good visual eyepiece. It's a nice looking shoe. Um, it doesn't scream anything crazy to me. Um, it did have some great little accents on it, or details, as people like to say. You know, but other than that, it didn't really blow me away with it. And I almost thought about sending it back to Nike and just like, you know what, just give me my money back, man. But you know what, I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna keep them. I'll just hold on to them. And then I posted them online somewhere, and a guy hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, you want to trade me those?" I was like, "You know what? I mean, I might. What you talking about?" So anyway, there you go. The Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 brick after brick. And we will be trading these for the Book 2 warning label, the orange pair silhouette color wave. So we got that on the way, I think tomorrow, unless the guy backs out. But either way, who cares? All right, y'all take care.